All right, so you ever been with someone you're talking to, and y'all go out in public, and shorty is finessing at the bar, right? I'm gonna give a very specific example, right? So she might be, somebody might be giving her some attention and buying her drinks or whatever, right?
Got you.
And obviously, her job is to at least get you one of the drinks, right?
Right. So she's finessing a guy.
Well,
or a woman. Okay, because
either one, it don't really matter. Someone at the bar. All right.
I feel like if it's a guy, you might get shot.
That's true.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
In the dirt. That's gonna be the best.
We got some new drops.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best drop ever. So all right. So let's say you're dealing with somebody. You leave them at the bar. You go to the bathroom. Or let's just say you're in a casino, for example. And y'all are
with 15 different scenarios.
Let's say you're at a casino. Keep up.
My mom was like, okay.
Let's start with a casino. Let's take it from the casino.
We at the casino.
We at the casino. You know what I'm saying? You at the casino. You find the blackjack table. You like, all right, bet this is where I'm finna be at. You ask the person that you with, like, hey, can you grab us a couple drinks real quick? I'm finna go ahead and sit down at the table. Blah blah. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get your little games off or whatever. It's time to leave the table. I don't know who plays blackjack, but it's time to get up. Sometimes you just want to get up, rotate. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And your rotation includes passing by the bar where you see who you was with is at work, engaged with someone, having a conversation, and you see the drinks are flowing, right?
Right. Is this before or after you got your drinks that you asked them to get?
Before. This is on the walk-in pretty much, right? Like this is the first kind of few minutes inside. So you see them, at work at the bar, right? Okay. So I'm like, all right, bet. I see that. Cool. Boom. Let me not fuck that up. Also, anybody who's not watching this YouTube clip, I'm a nigga. I have locks, and I look like a nigga. I smell like a nigga. I smell like weed all the time. So my very presence, my very presence can be off-putting to certain crowds, especially to someone who's trying to finesse somebody out of some alcohol, right?
I know you changed the location 5 times. Can we just change it back to a bar? Because I feel like casinos give you free drinks.
Okay. All right, so back at the bar. You went to the bathroom. You're right.
I don't want, what I'm saying, the finessing, it can't really happen if the drinks are free.
Not so that's the thing.
Unless you're getting something else out besides drinks.
So I was usually at the casino.
Some chips.
The bartenders who are doing the rotations, those drinks are free. But if you go to the bar,
you gotta pay.
You still gotta pay for them joints.
Like say you want something a little bit more exotic, you go to the bar.
Because Shorty might bring a fucking Michelob Ultra.
You want some black label or some blue label.
I might need some or a double shot of gin or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Who says that? But yeah, only this nigga. A double shot of gin.
You never know. You never know.
It's 1922.
So you peep the scene. You see what's going on. You move around. You go back to. You find another table. You chilling. Do another hand or two. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get up again. But yet you're parched, right? It's
been gotten your drinks yet.
Yeah, you still haven't got your drink. So you do another rotation and you see the same thing. Like no progress has happened. You see cups and straws and shit, but your thirst has not been quenched, and there's still moves going on. So now, what is it that you do? We do live in 2021. Where you can send a text like,
I was just,
yeah,
I was just about to say that.
But any good finesser, especially in this situation, is not looking at their phone.
True.
Right? They're engaged in the conversation.
True.
So what do you do? Because at this point, I'm not trying to fuck up the game.
Right.
But I'm thirsty. And it ain't been a bartender running around with the free drinks in a minute.
Especially if it's busy.
Yeah. So what do you do? Do you interject? Excuse me. Like, what do you do in that situation? That's a good question. How do you alert the troops that like, hey, it's time for the next move?
Like this person's taking time to give you these drinks. We need to find somebody else. I guess the best way to handle that is if you go in with a strategy.
Right.
Like I'm gonna sit across the bar, and if you see me like scratch my eyebrows, that means you taking too long, or we need to move on, or something like that.
Got you.
Because otherwise, you kind of screwed. Because it's either like you said, you can send a text probably to no avail, or you come in looking like super crazy clock blocker. Dude might get offended, like, who is this? Like, that's my boyfriend. Oh, you got a boyfriend?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Exactly. Or even if I just look like a nigga that's also trying to holler.
Yeah, then
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Or you can use that to your advantage.
But see, the women don't never play that right. It could be used to their advantage, but see, they get weird. It's like, oh, because they get scared. It's like, oh shit, I'm caught, and they get weird. Like I think I've said this on this podcast before. Women don't know how to hold right, bro. They really don't. They really don't.
Now, you can hit him up in the DMs if you want to learn how to properly manage how to hoe.
If you want to hoe effectively, I can definitely help you for sure.
And consultation services. This is not illegal. He's not trying to pimp. These are just strictly consultation services.
Yeah. But yeah, that was something interesting that came up.